That is awesome.
Wow, how are you doing? It's cooler in here, isn't it? They had the perks turned down really cold in the white room to chill down the crew module so that when the astronauts climb in their big orange suits, they don't overheat. So it's really cold in the white room, and then you step outside and you start sweating. It's about twice as cold in there as it is in here, but this is nice. So my name is Meinert. I'm in Closeout Crew. I'm the number 4 on this particular mission. I'm the lead mechanical tech. I'm responsible for closing the hatch, taking care of everything that's inside the crew module, taking care of the crew inside the white room, putting harnesses on, doing their comm, their O2, their Snoopy cap, taking the booties off. You may have seen some of it in the monitors here, some of what was going on. Did they show the actual closeout? Did they show us?
Yeah, I saw you.
All right, so you got to see us then. So we closed the hatch, we certified for flight, and you know, and at 2:20, as far as I know, it's going to blast off. There are no issues. Nobody's heard anything.
Nope. 70% weather.
The weather's okay. Our cal sites are okay. That's good. That's good. So, but what a great talk, huh? It's just wait. So, do we have anyone from Europe? Who else is here?
We have a couple of folks from the Netherlands.
From the Netherlands, yes. I just bumped into a guy from Poland. He's Polish.
And we have someone from England.
From England. That's great. As it should be. Well, I guess I'll just jump right into answering questions. Who has the first question? Stand up.
We have microphones, so please wait to ask your question until we get a microphone to you.
So the white room is all nice and white before launch. What does it look like after launch?
Oh, well, you know, you'd be surprised. The white room swells on an arm, and it's actually facing away from the solid rocket boosters. It doesn't get cooked. It gets rattled really hard. It's made of aluminum to keep the weight down, so it cracks. There's no really burned paint or anything. There's a lot of concussion that goes on from the SRBs going by. It doesn't change color, but it does knock some of the paint off the walls. We paint it white so we can keep it clean. So, no, it doesn't change colors. Next.
Right here, right in front of you.
Oh.
Hi there, Chris.
Hi.
So I was actually just talking about your job with some of the other tweets today, and just saying what an incredibly exciting job, but also a very high-pressure job. So can you talk about some of the pressures related to the job and how you handle that? What's going through your head?
Well, the pressures are doing the job in a timely manner without messing up. With a 5-minute window, there's not a lot of time to work an issue, say a stripped out nut plate or a broken bolt or a reading that doesn't go just right. So we do a lot of work prior to the crew showing up to make sure that the crew cabin's configured properly and that the side hatch works like it's supposed to work. So we're trying to catch whatever issue, whatever problem we can prior to the crew showing up. But if there is an issue when the crew is there, then we have to continue to put them in the vehicle and work the issue and then decide whether or not we're going to be able to accomplish a successful launch. And of course there's 3 or 4 cameras behind us. And the cameras are going the whole time. There's a whole battery of engineers that are watching us, and you know, they know what we're doing, and we're doing what the paper says. And if there's an issue, we get back on the net, we talk to the engineers, they watch what we're doing, and we work through it and try to provide for a successful launch. But yes, there is a lot of pressure taking care of the crew, taking care of the vehicle, meeting all of our timelines, and ensuring that the crew is safe, the vehicle is safe, and that we're safe. So we have a lot of communications between us and the launch complex, the LCC. We're talking to them all the time about what's going on with the vehicle, what's going on with the facility around us, power outages, things like that. But when we're up there, we have specific jobs that we need to go do. And they need to be done really well the very first time. And we focus on that. We don't know or pay attention to the cameras. You watched us do the closeout. Who turned and looked at the cameras? Was there anyone who stood there and winked and waved? And you know, we're oblivious to the camera while we're in the white room doing our job, for the most part. Okay. Next.
Hi, I was wondering if you have any traditions or closing room like rituals that you do throughout the years.
Well, NASA's pretty straight-laced, and although I did get Dave Wolf to do the Captain Morgan with the split up, and I got chewed out for that. You know, I guess it's now really a greatest tradition of American aviation. We have thought of things to do, and it's generally frowned upon. The crews generally have signs that they bring up, and they'll show a sign into the camera and such, and we allow that, and some commanders do, some commanders don't. Come launch time, it's our job to be businesslike and to be professional. And in front of the camera on launch day, no, there generally isn't anything that we do in the way of cutting up or a tradition. On 217, they count the countdown demonstration test. That's a little bit different, but that depends on the actual crew. But today is all business. It's all very serious. There's a big vehicle. There's a lot of people's lives at stake. It's very serious today.
Next question is over here too.